Should we make this the last one? It's already 10:30.
I guess, yeah, we
Yeah.
can. I guess what we close off with Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be short and sweet. Oh
The
God.
Strange. Okay, this one
I don't get
is.
it, Devil. What's wrong?
No, no.
That's a hate
So
crime.
when
Oh,
he does
that-
it,
That's a hate crime. That's a hate crime. The views expressed.
I know. Come on, guys. It's just come on.
Mr. Doctor.
Yo,
The
please
best
just go back to
Iron Man.
that. Yeah, just go back there, please. Don't cancel us. Just listen. Yeah, listen to that part.
Why are you so mad that your comment was strange?
Oh God, you've unleashed him. Somebody contact Agent Bilal.
I want to go home. Come on, guys. Let's do the third Iron Man movie.
Yeah, Magic Iron Man.
Yeah.
So this one, yes, Iron Man formula. I mean, okay, one, the villain suffers heavily. Caecilius is no one in this film.
Yeah.
And Mads Mikkelsen has one scene where he's on the ground saying his philosophy, and then we cut to Dormammu. So Caecilius did nothing in this.
Yeah, he just got a free check. A nice check.
Yeah.
Based on one of the best actors in Europe.
Benedict Cumberbatch was doing an American accent, and like he kind of sounded like House. If you guys watch House.
Okay, no,
Yeah.
House did a better job. House is American.
I'm just saying, like, to me, I don't know why they just didn't let Strange be British, because, like, let's be honest, they were not caring about the MCU continuity anyway, and if Strange came out and he was British, everybody would just be like, all right.
Yeah, it's fine. Look at Taylor Swift.
Except the diehard Doctor Strange fans would be up in arms just the way you are right now. But
I guess. But I'm saying, then why didn't he practice his accent? Like it sounded like it was going in and out. It sounds better in later movies, I think. It sounds a little bit more consistent in later movies. Like in Infinity War, he sounded a lot more consistent than he did here. Acting wise, he's fine, but it's just accent wise, I don't know what was going on.
Distracting.
Tilda Swinton as the Ancient One. I didn't feel it. And also I think I was kind of pissed that they had a chance to actually do an Asian Ancient One, and they were just like, we're gonna go for the whitest woman possible. And like everybody was like, we can't do it because it's Chinese and Tibet and everything. It's like hire an Asian American.
Yeah, but that's not the point. It was the whole Tibet thing. They needed that Chinese money, buddy.
Yeah, but I'm saying if they just went Asian American and didn't specify, it would have been fine. I didn't. And also the fact that they make a joke about it also kind of pissed me off low key, because they were like, oh, this is the Ancient One. It's like, no, that's your stereotype. It's like, no, just make that dude he looks like him anyway. Just do it. But anyway. Fight scenes in here were kind of cool, but I mean, like, again, Strange doesn't really get to do his magic, which I guess they had to do that for the movie because it's the origin movie or whatever, but it kind of was just like, you kind of could have done something a little bit more interesting than just energy shields and ghost knives. Because there was this one podcast I was watching, and they were just like, yeah, if Doctor Strange had to try out for the Avengers after Doctor Strange 1, and like somebody was like, oh, so what do you do? And it's like, well, I can phase. And it's like, oh, well, we got a phasing guy. And it's like, well, I can summon like knives and energy and all of that stuff. Oh, look, we got an energy girl already. It's like, well, I know Kung Fu. It's like, we all know Kung Fu.
Yeah.
So it's just like they didn't really push to make him unique in this. I think the most unique thing was the cape. So yeah, it's like fine. It's better than Ant-Man. I'll give it like a 6.7.
Cool. Devil.
Okay, look,
Oh, sorry, and Baron Mordo race swap was a waste. Chiwetel Ejiofor has never been utilized properly, and he should have been Brother Voodoo or Doctor Voodoo. Anyway, that's my last
I
thing
don't
on
know,
that.
but okay.
I would have given him. Look, the most entertaining part of this movie was the cape for me.
This kind of sounds like another movie that comes out later with some screaming goats. But okay, just continue.
Thank you. Great.
There is no universe in which Doctor Strange 1 is comparable to Thor 4.
No, it's the comment that made me think that. Not
No, I'm just saying the most interesting part
no,
about
Doctor
this
Strange
movie.
is way better than Thor.
I'm
Yeah.
just putting that out there before you get us cancelled, Chief.
Like, if people
Also-
haven't tried to cancel us already, I don't know what
Yeah,
they were
no,
waiting
please,
for. I don't
please.
know.
After all the things,
Like, honestly,
after
like, watch
everything
all
that-
our videos.
They will
Subscribe,
take us
like,
down.
comment.
Thor 4 is better than Doctor Strange 1. They will nuke our channel.
if
No,
you know,
watch all our videos, guys. If you want to cancel us, ne? Like, watch all of them. Like, subscribe, like, comment, like, share all that stuff, and then
Yeah.
maybe, yeah,
hate watch us. It's okay.
it's okay.
All right, is Kuto
Sorry,
moving
Develo.
this
Yeah,
hot
please,
takes
please.
today? What's going on?
Okay, look.
Like, watch us on different devices at the same time. Would appreciate it.
I also, what I don't like is that at this point there was a clear a race towards introducing all the Infinity Stones, because putting the Time Stone in the Eye of Agamotto is a
Weird.
move. Yeah, a move. That's all I can say.
Just a side note, if it went back in time and Captain America put the stones back where they were supposed to be, Wakanda can just go back to the Sanctum Sanctorum and just ask them for the time stone to travel back in time to save T'Challa. Just recast T'Challa. Sorry.
And also the hilarious part of Dormammu, I've come to bargain.
Mhm.
Dormammu, he sounded like
Iconic.
he sounded like a door salesman. Like whenever I try to keep dropping the phone after I tell a sales agent,
Jehovah's
no,
Witness.
That is some Jehovah's Witness.
in time. No, come on, back in. No, you can save. Look, you can. I've got this cheap for you, cheap. No.
You guys know that he also voiced Dormammu, right?
Yeah.
Surprise. He voiced Smaug.
No, he likes doing CGI characters. Apparently, he was in this Andy Serkis bag for a minute.
Like I said, he was also the voice of Smaug in that movie we shall not name.
Smaug, not smug.
He must be Smaug. Yeah, I will not call him by his proper name in that movie. I'm sorry.
It's better than Toilet.
Ooh, God, toilet. No.
Kai, develop, continue.
Okay. The death scene from the Ancient One really didn't stick. It doesn't make sense how she got defeated and died, because she was really running circles around them the first time around.
She's not the main character, Develo.
Yeah.
Penta has to die.
But I mean, also the other thing is like, what's this? I like how she was shitting on Doctor Strange, and it's just like, you're pulling magic powers from a demon dimension. I don't think you have room here to have moral high ground.
And then, of course, we've got Modo, who goes around. Oh God, I think that's what irritates me the most. Such wasted potential. I wanted to see the next battle. I wanted him to become the Sorcerer Supreme, because that's it's supposed to be. Damn it. So for that, it loses
Oh, you're
points.
talking about the guy who's more qualified and more experienced than the actual main character. Oh, okay.
Wait, which guy? Because there's several guys, like Wong, for example.
Now, that's what I'm saying. We are supposed to see a story about this person becoming the Sorcerer Supreme.
Yeah, he becomes a villain.
No, I'm talking about Doctor Strange.
Oh.
Where does
I
he
think
get
you're gonna say something that I was gonna say as well.
Where does he get his level ups? Where does he improve? Where does he finally step into that mantle that we know he is supposed to be? Because in the comics, that's who he is. He's the strongest one they have.
Because by the time he gets to the fight scene and the climax, he was still in training. Like, it didn't seem like he had mastered anything.
I appreciated that. I think the fumble came in the next movie. I think I appreciated that, because it was like he didn't win because he was strong. He won because he was cunning.
Yeah, that I liked that. Like I said, as a character, I like that. What disappoints me is that what happens from there onwards. I mean, we have and you're going to get a much get flag for this. I don't know if I'll be there not in the when you go through Infinity Wars. The best fight sequence in that entire movie was between Doctor Strange versus Thanos. Fight me on that. That
But
fight sequence was
but
the
then there's a
apex of
problem. But I'm saying, like, this is the problem when the character is strong, right? Like,
yes.
one of my issues with Infinity War, and if I'm there for it, I'll definitely talk about it. I was like, dog, Strange forgets which powers he has. Because if he
Because he's
fought
not the
like
main
how, if he
character,
fought like
guys.
how I'm saying, but if he fought like how he was fighting against Ebony Maw, the way he fought Thanos, it would have been game over.
Like, guys, remember the Avengers are not the main characters in Infinity War.
But that's what I'm trying to get. Like, I want to see the progression when he finally takes up the mantle, and how they've fumbled his characterization makes me watching this movie extremely hard. It makes this movie unwatchable, and that's why I
It's a
take
good
away
thing Steve
points.
Ditko was not around to see that nonsense, honestly.
Yeah, because that's why I take away points. Because I want him to see. I want a showdown between him and Modo. I want that ultimate magic battle. Is it ever gonna happen? I doubt it. I'll eat my hat if that actually finally happens. With that being said,
Yeah,
my
because they gave
score
us
is
a
going.
post-credit scene that never got anywhere, right?
Yeah, yeah. So my score is another 5.5. Fight me.
What?
I will actually.
Yes, fight me. It's okay.
Hands.
It's better than Ant-Man, but okay.
No, I can't watch both of them. Both of them are unwatchable because my issue is this one, the progression of this one. If it was just a standalone movie, I would have given it an 8 easily. But because there's another one and is involved in this
Nah,
universe
but
and I've seen what happens,
you
I
can't
can't.
you can't hold the fumble of other movies against Doctor Strange one. That's not fair.
Yes, I can.
Okay,
All
guys,
right.
now I don't want to lie. I really enjoyed this movie. But like I said, for me, I wasn't convinced that it's the Sorcerer Supreme. I actually never was ever convinced that it's the Sorcerer Supreme in the MCU. Because I didn't see a point where he seemed like he was better than Wong. You know, it's just that they nerf Wong deliberately whenever he's around to make it seem like Wong is incompetent. Um, I'm not saying he's bad at his job. He's actually good at what he does. But the supreme part for me, I'm not convinced. There's like other people that are as good as he is. So I never really got that. But the visuals, man, when I watched this at the theaters, the visuals really got to me. I was like, I've never seen a movie that has VFX like this. Like it was amazing. Like because I mean, when you see the comics and what Steve Ditko did in the comics and what other artists did in the comics, I mean, it was okay. You know, it gave you some Art Nouveau sort of like feel to it and whatever. But when you see it in the movies, oh my God, it's impeccable. It is truly amazing what those guys were able to do. I'm actually surprised that they didn't even win an Oscar for special effects. It's amazing. Beautiful work. Tilda, Chef's Kiss, amazing. I loved her performance. Wong, brilliant. Benedict Wong was amazing as Wong. You know, everybody in this movie was great. Even Benjamin Pratt was amazing, funny enough. Everybody brought it. But it just felt like this movie was cut in half. It felt like there was other pieces of this movie that were left at the cutting room floor or something. Because they had a certain run time to go by. For me, it feels like it could have been a 3-hour movie, personally, because some of the characters we didn't get much of, like we mentioned before, with the one of the
The
Mickelson
Modo.
brothers,
Oh, Caecilius.
Modo Caecilius. I mean, probably we could have gotten more of Domamu even, So I think there is some additional footage that we didn't get access to because of this, but it worked for whatever it was. It's the best Doctor Strange movie so far, and I think it's the
Which is fair.
best version of Doctor Strange, apart from maybe Infinity War, that we see in the MCU. So for that, I'll give it an 8.2.
That's me. Okay.
Duchesne, it's you, man.
Am I gonna get a turn today?
Oh, Flip. Sorry, I thought you spoke already.
When?
Sorry, Duchesne. Wait, let's wait. Let's give it
Hey,
to
no,
Rob
no,
first.
God, that's just a cliche, apparently.
Sure.
It's
Mm.
unforgettable. No,
Oh God.
my feelings.
I think it's because we interject each other so much. It feels like you said your piece already.
You see that palm scene in the Doctor Strange movie. That's what Extraordin did to you. He was like,
I got pushed out. Okay, I'm just gonna blow through my part really quickly. Cool. First of all, number one, I think. Okay, maybe I'm not gonna blow through my part quickly. I think this thing did a great job following filmmaking 101. I think if you want to teach someone filmmaking about storytelling, you show them this movie because it hits the beats very specifically. You got the opening establishment. Okay, who is Doctor Strange? Boom, we get that. We get the inciting incident, his crash. We get him trying to fix himself. He goes to the thing. We get the cool learning thing which is just an acid trip, as Kutso said, as Mr. X said, with just the visuals. See, that's what Scorsese missed. That is cinema right there. That was some visually stunning stuff. The relationships between Edgerton and Chewie Edgerton and Mr. Wong were kind of short. There wasn't time. I get it. They had to get a lot of stuff done. There was a lot of setup to be done because, as you guys have said, this universe is huge. Personally, I didn't know anything about Doctor Strange until this movie. So for me, I felt like I needed to hear that. So definitely important. The bad guy, like if it wasn't for that one joke, I think I would have forgotten the character existed at all. Absolute waste of again, as I said before, Mads Mikkelsen, who's a flippin' genius. But yeah, waste of a character. For those guys who don't know, the joke is that my name is Doctor or something like that, and then the guy's like, a doctor, and then he's like, no, Strange, and he's like, oh, I mean, but who am I to say? I love that joke. I'm bad at quoting stuff, but anyway, great joke. Yeah. I think what made this movie stand out in the past was the fact that there was no blue laser in the sky. I don't know if you guys remember, but that was a big deal at that time, to the point where people were showing like 10 movies all with a giant laser shooting up into the sky.
Yeah, Suicide Squad, Man of Steel, Avengers 1, who else did it?
Suicide Squad, I can't remember who else did it, but yeah, point is there were so many of them, and everyone's like, okay, no, time's up. And then this one was so refreshing. So
why would they do a laser in the sky in this one? Where would they do it? Dormammu?
Yeah, probably.
Dormammu with a laser.
Yeah, I mean, Dormammu rocks up in New York like he does in the comic books, and then a laser opens up in the sky, and he pops out of the laser. They could have done something like that.
Yeah,
fair enough.
I mean, they technically do that in. It's not a laser, but they technically do that in Multiverse of Madness, where the thing that looks like Shumagorath but is not Shumagorath steps through a portal. So
yeah. I was also gonna say what Kutsu said about the whole Tabello said about the whole powering up thing. I do agree that they skipped it with in terms of
did I hear somebody mention Shumagorath?
No, we're not talking about Shuma, unfortunately.
Okay. Thank you, because I was about to set the world on fire.
I think what they were trying to do with this movie was aim for cleverness over power. I think it was the Mulan angle, where for those who don't know, if you don't know the movie Mulan,
which ones?
The Disney version, right?
No, the old
Disney animated,
the proper one,
the
one that we count.
Yes, the Eddie Murphy
because
one.
there are different Mulan movies out of Disney. You know that, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Dishonor on you, dishonor on you. First, if you haven't watched that movie, dishonor on you, dishonor on your cow.
Masterpiece. But the point is, what makes Mulan unique in that movie is that she's actually clever. Now, unfortunately, a clever character is only as clever as the writer. And I think the writer, as you guys stressed, he couldn't paint him clever enough, so he ended up making some of the other characters look incompetent. I do, on some level, agree with that. So it did kind of power down the characters that had been there before, instead of making Doctor Strange even more clever. I do think that was a miss there. I agree with that one. But
maybe if they had him trying to combine stuff, and people were like, don't combine these two spells together, and then at the end of it, he like defeats him by combining like the mirror dimension with like the shield stuff. And then people are like, what the hell? How did you do that? And it's just like, no, I was just like, he wins because he's he's the Einstein of magic. He's crazy enough to try stuff where everybody's like, you shouldn't do that. And then have it backfire later, like it does in No Way Home.
Exactly. Then he becomes a more rounded person. Absolutely agree. I think that would work perfectly. But yeah, altogether, I think this was definitely better than Ant-Man. Probably not as iconic as the original Iron Man, so I feel like it would be unfair to put it above the original Iron Man, which I gave a 8.7. So yeah, wonderful. That means I can comfortably give this a solid 8. Yeah, cool. And that's me.
Awesome. Duchesne, it's you, man.
Finish him.
Brutality.
Yeah, let's hope my internet holds up
Oh,
this
for a
time.
second, I thought we were waiting for
Um,
you to finish mopping
Okay,
the
go,
kitchen.
go.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this movie was really good for me also. It was my first experience with Doctor Strange. I hadn't like heard of him prior to from any comic book or cartoon or other. Yeah, as you guys mentioned also, the visual effects were just stunning on this one. It was completely unique. I really thought that also brought the, let's just say, the world of what Doctor Strange is about really into context a little bit better. So that was really cool for me as well. Yeah, the main character also, Benedict Cumberbatch, was, oh yeah, no, he's like his own version of like Tony Stark in a way, you know. So he was really good for me as well.
Fun fact.
Good character development. Yeah, definitely. Because he went from even just the whole thing, you know, an arrogant guy have to go start from zero. Whatever you thought makes you gets taken away from you, and you have to reinvent yourself. So that was a really cool angle. The black guy in it was he's cool. He deceived me also. You know, I didn't realize he was the bad guy also. So that was good. I forget his name, but he was good.
Baron Mordo.
Although.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he played his role, man. I'm not gonna lie. The lady as well played the what's that lady? The
I
thing again?
forgot
The
her. I
bald lady.
forgot. Tilda Swinton. I
Mm.
thought you were talking about
Yeah.
the non-love interest that's a love interest.
That no one even mentioned
No,
throughout
no.
this whole
Oh, Rachel McAdams.
Oh,
I
I
know her
don't know.
name, but who
I
was
think
she in
she
the
was just like
movie?
Elizabeth or
I
something. I
think
don't
she was
know.
just the plot device, man. You know, she was just there
Yeah.
to
Girl.
present the love interest, sort
Yeah.
of. You know, yeah, she was just the girl. Yeah, you know, you needed a nice girl. But yeah, I was talking about the other lady, man. The ultimate.
Yeah, Tilda Swinton.
Yeah, that one also. Yeah, she was good. She was also really good. Her acting was, I don't know, like she played her role really well. I can't lie. I think it was more so the writing that was a little bit weird for me, I'd say. But her acting was really dope for me. So overall, I like all of these like pain points for me are not enough to say that it was a bad movie. It was really good overall. So I'd still give it an 8.5.
8.5.
Yeah.
And that's that.
Yep.
I mean, hey,
waiting-
you look at
I'm
these
waiting for the hate
scores.
comments.
I'm saying you look at these scores, and even our lowest, which was like 5.5, and you're just like, you know, the MCU was not in a bad place.
Not really.
No, I mean this is probably at
And then Phase
at
4
its
comes
peak.
down and says, Chigabaku Tensei, Shinra Tensei.
Yeah.
You shall no pain.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys.